Hey, welcome back to another YouTube video. First off, I'm with my dog, and I'm doing my dog is snoring. Who is not a psychic challenge? If you don't know what a psychic is, it's like Psychic K. I don't know if you saw that anime, or like there's been people psychics, like they could read minds, they could tell the future. And yeah, so let's watch this video. So yeah, obviously they have to guess who a psychic is. And if you're a real psychic, you could read people's minds. So you're already gonna know who's the fake psychic. So if any of these are real psychics, I don't believe like you could read people's mind. That's so fake. But supposedly they're psychic. So they should already know who the imposter is right off the bat, because they're real psychics. They can know who's the fake one by reading their minds.
We were French Protestants, and we were known as witches, heretics, mumblers.
Are you a magician?
In a sense, yes. I don't do magic tricks.
So you're not a magician. He looks like one though.
We brought together 7 psychics.
He literally looks like I can't talk, guys. But he looks like a magician. Like, no, a psychic. Right.
I'm a psychic.
I am a psychic.
I am a psychic.
I am a psychic.
I am a psychic. I am a psychic. I am a psychic.
I think it's
One
Rihanna.
is a liar. If the group discovers who the liar is,
Who do you guys
they'll
think
split a
is
cash
the
prize. If the liar survives, he or she wins the entire prize.
I hope there's a
What's
Karen in
everybody's
this one.
zodiac sign? Where do we start?
Taurus.
What happened? Nothing happened.
You're a Taurus?
Well, Capricorn.
Capricorn?
Who has a website dedicated to their psychic business?
At the top of it, it was more of just like seeing who was answering very generically or kind of piggybacking off of what everyone else was saying.
Okay, what makes you a psychic? Like, what are your gifts?
Clairvoyance.
Clairvoyant.
I have way too much stuff. Exorcisms.
I also specialize in past life readings and trajectory.
Bones, mediumship, tarot.
Do we have any star seeds here? Oh, definitely right here.
Somebody who
What was that?
is more evolved is going to know what a star seed is. And so by identifying those that were familiar with that, I knew for sure was a real psychic.
Where from?
I'm from Jupiter.
Yeah.
I've been to all the galaxies. I have 8 birthmarks on my body, so those are galaxies.
What the heck are they talking about? What galaxy are you from? 8 birthmarks? What?
All right, anybody else?
I know about them, I just don't subscribe.
And you, kind sir,
I that's not something I do.
I was kind of nervous because I was like, there are so many aspects of how someone comes to be a psychic, and then it was so heavy. There were so many energies.
That's who people think it is, right?
Anticipation.
I don't know what the right slang would be to use, but we had a vampire on stage.
I didn't like her energy. I felt like Brianna was.
Did you see how he looked at the camera when he voted? I don't know. He's definitely he's sus, and that's what makes him a psychic. That he's sus.
Trying too hard.
Okay.
That's who I thought it was.
He knew that I wrote his name, so he made sure he wrote mine, because he was threatened by me. And that's what I'm used to, since I am a light worker and I do everything with a pure intent and
What are they talking about? How did she know? How did she know? Cause she's a psychic, whatever.
these people up here do not do everything with a pure intent. So I was like, oh wow, of course the light worker gets shunned off first.
So when did you come into your gifts?
I was born with it.
Okay. So, same. But also I studied. So, like, I will say, like, I did a lot of studying. So, like, I went to New Orleans. I learned how to read bones. Does anyone use tools?
Read bones, okay.
At first, I thought that I was going to be the person that was asking, like, doing the most interrogation. But once he started, I was like, great, because I figured it could work against a person.
Are we, like, part-time psychics? Are we full-time?
I work as a Reiki master teacher, so part of my work is
A spiritual healing art with its roots in Japanese origin, a form of energy. Is that like what they do in Naruto, like how they heal them, like their hands like turn to a color and then... That's what it reminds me of.
using my psychic skills, of course, but I don't do tarot readings.
And it's
all that.
Japanese
But I
origin.
don't.
She did, she referenced a lot that she did Reiki. So I was like, you're not really mentioning like other abilities. She just stuck with Reiki. And I was like, any Beverly Hills housewife does Reiki.
Do you have a spirit that you contact prior to any sort of activity? Who do you?
My ancestors.
I go directly to God's source, creator.
Okay.
Saint Germain.
Yeah.
I do Papa Legba. That's sort of my main.
Voodoo.
Voodoo dog.
come about with that?
Well,
Okay, this is not psychic. This is like demonic stuff. Don't do demonic stuff, guys.
it was no. It's my ancestor.
Maybe psychic stuff is demonic stuff, like reading bones and like voodoo dolls. Never do those kind of stuff, guys.
Is very old. We date back in the United States to the 1500s.
Okay.
We were
We
French
date
Protestant.
back. He's from the 1500s. Maybe he is a vampire. We date back, like him and the person he's talking about go back from the 1500s.
And we were known as witches, heretics, mumblers, spellcasters.
Got it.
Are you a magician?
In a sense, yes. I don't do magic tricks.
Black or white?
There's no such thing. There's no such thing. It depends. It's all about intent. It's all about intent.
Well, if you violate free will, that's black magic. So but call it what you want.
People think of light magic and dark
My dog
magic,
is
and
sleeping.
really it's just about intent. I think they were surprised because I wasn't all light and love and my higher...
You don't look like light and love, bro. I don't know why you're thinking they thought that about you. You don't look like that. Richard Lyell.
Do you have a spiritual practice that you use and hone in?
I'm a Reiki master teacher.
I'm certified and taught in about 15 different modalities. I teach psychic development, I work with children, and I do Reiki attunements at men's prisons, women's prisons, as well as just for work.
Can you show us your Daikomyo really quick?
My dialectic, I'm sorry.
Daikomyo, are you Reiki?
One of the most powerful symbols in Reiki that can be used only by Reiki masters. What is it, like a badge? Like, here's my license, I could do Reiki.
Master?
Oh, yes, which one?
Your symbol.
My symbol? Okay. Well, first I'll go with Shokure, Seihei Ki.
She's doing it.
This has to be a joke. Guys, I'm a Reiki magic. What they say? Reiki master, guys. I'm a Reiki master, guys. You see? That's so dumb. So they say that you could go. She went to male prisons. Like that's how you could break someone out. Just say, "Oh, hi prisoners. Hi prison guards. Let me in your jail. I'm a Reiki master." And like, "Oh yeah, go in the jail." Like, okay, I don't know.
My question is, psychic is such an umbrella term.
I didn't really see necessarily the relevancy in me drawing Reiki symbols. And that kind of made me feel a little bit suspicious on a more energetic level. Like, why is this person coming at me?
Now, do you guys do any like distant work, or you just work with people in person?
Yeah.
I do.
Oh yeah, I do.
It depends.
Yeah,
It depends.
right?
I have a
Yeah.
few freezer spells at home right now.
Oh no!
Freezer.
So what do you do after your freezer?
Who's in the freezer?
What do I do after? I'm not going to tell you who's in the freezer.
What
A
the?
freezer spell
You're
is
putting
a
people
very
in
important
freezers? What are?
aspect because it slows people down. Those whom would wish negative energy upon you, you sort of write their name and you freeze them. You're physically taking their energy and making it small so they
So you write their name and you put it in a freezer, and that slows them down. And people believe this stuff, by the way.
they can't get out as easily. Or rather, they will leave you alone quicker.
He's a character. He does a lot of like magic I wouldn't do.
I think you can put blocks on people. I don't think that is, and in terms of black or white guy, I think there's so many, I learned in anthropology, there are so many racial associations with the word black
That's why
magic.
I can't stand it.
Yes,
So bizarre. I'd never.
Yeah, it's because when you think of black magic, what do you think? You think of the bones, you think of spirits,
You think of things that are
the dark and
spooky.
spooky. Well, she was so pretty, and when I first saw her, I was like, I think you're a model, not a psychic.
So this guy just admitted pretty people can't be psychic. That's probably why I'm not a psychic. And they are.
I noticed she started to piggyback off of what everyone else was saying, and it was kind of just
Well,
like,
even
so
though I
what
didn't
do you actually do.
With her, everything kept going back to being Reiki, 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 Reiki. And I thought,
Can we just call it now?
If everyone feels confident that you've already caught the mole, you can end the game now. Raise your hand if you have any doubt and would like to continue. So majority wins, which means it's the end. If the lights turn green, you voted the liar out. If the lights turn red, the liar is still in the box and you lose.
Well, let me see everyone that's still in the game. I don't think they got it out, honestly. Yeah, they didn't got it. Who was it? The blue girl, the girl in the blue dress.
Mole, please step forward now.
I knew it too. I felt it.
Everyone's saying, I knew it. Then why'd you vote them out?
Did you feel like you knew who the mole was before you got here today?
I did divination before I came.
Boom, you see, psychics aren't real. And you saw once the mole revealed, I knew it. Like, then vote her out if you knew it. They're just lying.
Here, and I actually have it written down. I was looking for the mole to be female, around the age 25, dark hair, mixed race, brown eyes, hair past her shoulders, curly. I have it written down.
Can you show us?
Yeah, I can. The only thing is I put straight hair, though, actually. Brown eyes, female, about 25.
Damn!
I still really did.
So I'm not a psychic because I don't have that clear ability to connect to a higher consciousness at this time, because I know there's a lot of healing that I need to do in order for that to open up.
I knew your shoes. It was your shoes. I can't explain. They're fly. They're really nice. But I was just like, I just knew.
You see, her shoes were nice. That means she's not a psychic. So, only ugly people are psychics.
This is beautiful,
Like I said, that's why I'm not a psychic.
but this is trying so hard.
I knew upon arriving, I felt it, but this is why it pays to follow your intuition, kids.
My bias, based on probably what the mole was wearing, indicated to me that she was probably a real psychic, because that's sort of how they dress. I shouldn't have let that get in my mind, but I started second guessing my own divination I had done earlier.
$100. Make it holla. Hey! What?
What I appreciated about this is that I really thought that this was going to be like, a scene from Gladiator where we were all going to try to out-psychic each other. So I do think that everyone led with questions, and I think we shared light on the stereotypes of what a psychic is. So hopefully people can learn from that by watching this.
That's the end of this episode. Follow us on IG.
Alright guys, so smash like and subscribe. And yeah, that's all. Bye. Thank you.